Ice Trey, how I'm repping in Atlanta. I swear that I'm gifted, and some people call me Santa. Look, every bar I spit is cold, I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me sell ticks. I might cop a flight to Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and that's where DeMelo. I might see LeVar sitting courtside with Jello. Rhyme so tight, make you feel it in your spleen. You know that I'm a bull, just ask Zach LaVine. I'm a point guard, how I'm giving out directions. I'm a Cavalier out in Cleveland, call me Sexton. Then I fly to Texas, you know I'm never average. Drop a triple-double like I'm Luka with the Mavericks.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity.
Up top, Capella. Inside, here's Cooper. And he converts the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
MP outside. 1:49 left in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 5 points. And so it's Atlanta with it. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there. You love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much. that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Let's go with a three. Stolen by Collins. Hunter on the wing. Butler covering. Hunter against Butler. Collins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. That shot off the mark. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. MP outside. Releases. Collins with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Cooper. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
A Herder at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
Young against MP. Lets it fly. And that one's long. The Hawks leading. To the inside. Back to Herder. Outside Young. Right wing. A little mid-range shot is up. Count it. Good. Young's got his first 2 points.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
MP against Young. From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
McGee with a steal. Johnson against MP. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 11 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Pass to Young. Here's Zeller. To the paint. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Zeller. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
MP against Young. From deep, MP. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Young. Kept alive. Zeller banked it in off the glass.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Young against MP for 3. No good there. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
They get it back. The kick out to Young. Pass to Johnson. And here's Herter. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Young misses.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
From deep, MP. Again, MP missing. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Herter. Fires the 3. Here's a Kongwu. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
A divisional battle. Tonight, the first installment of 4 games between.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. And the Heat with some changes. McGee, he's checked in for Covington. Rozier comes in for Hero. And MP is subbed in for Dunn. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Young. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Knocks down the long J.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Butler out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's MP in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Butler passes to MP. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 17 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never. You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 19. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Fires the 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
MP against Young. MP outside. Launches a three. And he can't get that one. Atlanta's gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Bogdanovich finds Young. Floats one. And the layup is up and in. 16 points for him.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks leading. And again, it's Atlanta.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And here's MP from outside. And again, the Heat missing. Now Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Puts it up. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Terry Rozier picks one up.
The mentality of Trae Young, shoot first, shoot often, keeps defenders very active, in this case, too active.
And he drops the first.
Man.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the
Ice Trey, how I'm reppin' in Atlanta. I swear that I'm gifted and some people call me Santa. Look, every bar spit is cold, I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me sell ticks. I make hop up like the Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and that's with DeMelo. I might see LeVar sitting courtside with Jello. Rhyme so tight, make you feel it in your spleen. You know that I'm a bull, just ask Zach LaVine. I'm a point guard, how I'm giving out directions. I'm a Cavalier out in Cleveland, call me
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Dallas!
And we've got good evening. What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there.
Heat substitution.
Here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you've put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Payton against MP. Shoots. Green with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
MP outside. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP against Payton. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Cans it from downtown. Porzingis has got 7 points. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
MP outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
And here's MP for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
And so it's the Miami Heat in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back to the action after this word. And the Mavs trying to improve their defense. The 7-footer Porzingis certainly conscious of that focus.
Find ways to win games. At the end, it's most of the games that we won. It's not just offense; it's mostly defense that got us to win. So if we keep doing that, then we should be able to win some games.
And Greg, they're more than capable of winning, as we've seen.
Well, the offense is a given, so it's all about putting together stops when they're going against the elite level competition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Winning the turnover battle here early on, and you see that reflected in the score.
We've got Green. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's McKinney in at the 2 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Mavericks trail by 10. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
What a great attitude they've shown. They can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you.
Well, he was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Payton passes to McKinney, and it's in there. McKinney's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
MP against Payton. A 3 from MP. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Dallas calls timeout. MP's really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. The 3 ball. No good. And Miami the other way now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And here's MP for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And here's MP for three. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
The playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Robert Covington's checked in for Higgins. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
MP looking around. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Hardaway. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Hardaway Jr.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. The Heat leading by 13. MP outside. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Hardaway. Going inside, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Doncic against MP. Moore outside. This one for 3. Doncic, no good.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
From the arc, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from MP. MP's got 29.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
And so it's the Miami Heat riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Heat substitution.
Changes. Rozier, he's checked in for Robert Covington. MP comes in for Tyler Hero. and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Chris Dunn.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
On the floor for Miami, they've got MP. Rozier's out there with Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at point guard.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. MP outside. And the Heat, another three.
3 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Payton kicks to Green. With the drive. Pass to Porzingis. The putback. Porzingis on the follow.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
MP outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third. And the Heat, another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to McKinney. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his sixth rebound on the night. MP outside. Jacks up a three. And the Heat, another three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's McKinney, covered by MP. And the pass to Porzingis. Over Adebayo. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Okay? The ball moving. No holds. No holds. Okay?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball,
and so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Ice Trey, how I'm repping in Atlanta. I swear that I'm gifted and some people call me Santa. Look, every bar I spit is cold, I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me sell ticks. I might cop a flight to Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and that's worth the mellow. I might see LeVar sitting course out with Jello. Rhyme so tight, make you feel it in your spleen. You know that I'm a bull, just ask Zach LaVine. I'm a point guard, how I'm giving out directions. I'm a Cavalier out in Cleveland, call me Sexton. Then I fly to Texas, you know I'm never.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Plenty happen.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero and Butler run out on the wings. Robert Covington is out there with Bam Adebayo, and it's done in at the... Early on in the season, some rookies still trying to deal with the speed of the NBA. Brent, how is that transition for you?
Yeah, I think there's just so much going on outside of the game as well, BA. So you take maybe the first 20 games, a couple of road trips to understand the tempo and pace at which you travel with, and you have to pack and unpack and make the bus and make the shoot around. Just a lot going on. So maybe 2 months for rookies before they start to feel settled in.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Graham. There's the three. On target from range. Graham's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Fires for 3. And MP with the 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And that one's good. Williamson.
The closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become. Well, after going first to nobody's surprise in June 2019, Zion Williamson had to wait a little bit before he got his first NBA game, suffering that knee injury in the preseason. And that debut came in January, the 22nd of 2020.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Alexander Walker. Uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
MP against Graham. And here's MP from outside. And again, Miami with a triple. In one of the most anticipated debuts in league history, Zion delivered.
Oh, man, it was an incredible stretch during that third quarter of the game. It was on national TV, and Williamson scored 17 points in a quick 3 minutes, knocked down 4 trays, and all of a sudden the NBA was abuzz that Zion Williamson had arrived.
New Orleans in the lead. On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Hero. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
From deep, MP sinks the tray. MP's got 9.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made-for-TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Heat out in front, up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat? Here.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
Yeah, looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got JaVale McGee. MP is out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Strus in at the small forward. MP left side. From behind the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
He buries it from three. 12 points for him.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Lewis. 11 feet out. Misses off the left iron. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. MP outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
All 5 of the last. Last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
That shot is good, Lewis.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Miami's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. And here's MP from outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Murphy. Here's Starks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 4. Here's Lewis. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
MP outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Lewis. And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Murphy. Takes the 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
From deep, MP. And the Heat, another 3.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
New Orleans calls timeout. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Lets the three fly. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
Here's Ingram. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. MP outside. 3-pointer. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level. He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Williamson with it. Back to Alexander Walker. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Alexander Walker's got 7 points in the game. MP outside. The 3-ball. And again, Miami with a triple.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
It's a 16-point game. And so it's Miami feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be back in a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. So both teams changing it up here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. We've got Brandon Ingram. Hayes is out there with Willie Hernan-Gomez. And it's Lewis in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5. Here's Starks. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
You think about the early part of Brandon Ingram's career, so long and so skinny, people worried about his frame and that he might not have the ability to put on the weight and deal with the rigors. That's not true.
Here's Starks, covered by MP. Pass to Ingram. Here's Lewis, down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and overdone. They grab their own miss. Outside for Ingram. 4-3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They expect Brandon Ingram to give them a constant inside-outside threat, and he's got the go-ahead from three-point line whenever he wants it.
MP outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
To the middle. Here's Starks. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
The three. The Pelicans pull it in. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Rozier, the pass to MP. From deep three-point range, fires in the triple.
3 points.
MP's got 45 points.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Poke loose. Here's Hernan Gomez. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
I like the activity, guys. Active hand.
So the Heat win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
Ice Trey, how I'm repping in Atlanta. I swear that I'm getting in. Some people call me Santa. Look, every bar spit is cold. I know you felt it. I'm like Jason Tatum, so watch me sell ticks. I might cop a flight to Brooklyn, Katie, Kyrie, and you know Harden cooking. No longer a rookie, and as we're DeMelo, I might see LeVar sitting courtside with Jello. Rhyme so